Oh, what else do we have in here? What's your favorite like after shower products? Like leave-ins, treatments,
Oh,
oils?
yes. Okay, so this one is the Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. It is heat
Ooh.
protectant, UV protectant, and it is a like for me it detangles. Like I love how soft it is, but it's not greasy. I never feel greasy. Like their products never make me feel greasy, which is hard to find for me. Like I'm very picky about that particular, like I
Right.
hate feeling greasy. And so that one doesn't make me feel greasy, and it's really great even on your dry hair when you like every day if you just spray it on your ends. Put some kind of oil or hydration on
Right.
the ends of your hair every single day.
Remember
That
we were
stuff is
growing up, how afraid we were, probably, I don't know, but can't speak for y'all, but how
yes,
afraid you were of oils?
yes. And
And
it's
there
like,
was,
no, we need them.
right, and there was nothing, I guess they don't even make it anymore. There was nothing that drive me more crazy than you get this great blowout and your hair's looking great and they're getting ready to spray you and all of a sudden you feel their hands and you go, wait, what do you have on your hands?
Don't do
And
it.
it's
Don't do it.
pomade. Remember pomade? Do they still make pomade?
They
Yes.
do.
And then, oh my God, then your hair would be just like, no,
I don't
really?
like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it
No,
either.
I hate
I
pomade.
hate hairspray.
Liss'N Kristi.
And then after I blow dry, I always use a dry shampoo, and
Yes.
I could never find a dry shampoo that didn't make me feel like greasy and thick and cakey until it's the Bumble. I swear by the Bumble and Bumble everything. This is actually powder, and you just like dump it out onto
Yes.
your root.
Okay,
And, like,
I have a
so
really
good.
fun, well, I think, dry shampoo situation.
Ooh,
I
what is
put Amika. Have you tried the Amika Perk Up?
I love that brand. I have that stuff too. I like that stuff too.
Okay, so here's a trick that I do after I shower. My hair's still wet. I've put in my, okay, let me go through these products really fast so I don't
yeah.
lose train of, okay, so after I shower, get out, I put the L'Oreal Absolute Repair Molecule on my ends, and I feel like it's just like a really good split end sealer. It keeps all of that. Instead of an
I like
oil for me
that.
first, this just keeps my ends tight. It keeps them conditioned. It keeps them moisturized. And I just,
Okay.
probably the bottom 2 inches as I use that.
Yeah.
Then, are you an Oribe person?
A what?
Oribe?
What's that?
Okay. This is a whole brand, and it's probably on the higher end
Yeah,
of
I would- a
expense.
luxury.
Like but some of their products are just freaking fabulous. And when you say like I don't like my hair to be weighed down, I can layer 10 of their products and have no weight
Right.
in my hair.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and
He's
they're-
a famous hairdresser from New
everything
York.
they make smells like incredible. Like I can
Ooh,
tell you,
I
I've
wanna-
been all over the place, and if I have Oribe products in my hair, people are like, "What perfume are you wearing?" It just smells that good.
Really? I
So,
want to try it. I have to try
I
it.
Here-
use,
yeah.
hold on. So I use this bottom 2 inches, then the Oribe Maximista thickening spray all over,
Ooh.
probably 6 pumps all over.
At the
then,
root too, or all over? Or literally
not,
all over?
yeah, I mean, you can go to the root because it doesn't leave it feeling thick or heavy.
Gotcha.
Then they have this, which is their Imperial Blowout Spray. This is the stuff that makes it shiny. It's going to give you that perfect, beautiful blowout that everybody wants to have that you just get at the
A
salon.
good blowout spray that's
Oh.
not heavy.
This is their Imperial Blowout Transformative Styling Cream. I use this like to level up. Like I would use those products on everyday basis, but if I was going out to a fancy event or something, I feel like this is going to give a little bit extra hold to whatever style you put
I've
in your
never
hair.
used a styling cream ever, and I've never used hairspray, like none of that.
No, but
I don't know how to use it.
so freaking good. Now what Kristi has in her hand
Is the Oribe dry texturizing spray.
I love
And
a dry
it's-
texture spray.
Yeah, it's not as heavy as a dry shampoo, and you can use it from the moment you get your blowout, or the moment you dry your hair, or whatever. You know, it's
it's just going to give you a little bit. It's not like hairspray in the way that it gets sticky or tacky.
no,
It
and it's
just,
not a dry shampoo.
No, it just gives it a little bit of grit, maybe.
Yeah.
But
The grit.
here's-
That's what I like. Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's my favorite dry shampoo secret is when my hair's still wet, I'll go in with this Amika dry shampoo and I'll spray it on my roots, and it gives incredible volume.
Shut up.
If you spray it on when your hair's wet
now how
and then
would
you
you
style.
even know to do that?
Because I was in the, I was just I was
Because I would
playing
see
one
dry
day.
shampoo that would tell my podcast, don't put it on when your hair is wet. So how
Yeah.
would you know?
I did, and it freaking is a game
Well,
changer.
that's what happens when you explore with your beauty products, and you don't have to follow the trends and Cosmo magazine and what you see online. Like, try things for yourself and see what you think. Explore.
One of my top sellers when I worked in makeup was MAC did an amazing eyebrow pencil. Amazing, right? And the thing about it that was so great was it had wax in the pencil. And so not only did it control your hair, but it lasted throughout the day. It wouldn't sweat off. I started using that same taupe eye pencil to line women's lips because it gave you a really natural border, but the
Yes.
wax prevented lipstick from feathering and going
Yes.
up into the lines and creases of lipstick wearers.
Especially
And so
with the red.
I would sell that eyebrow wax pencil to every woman I sold lipstick to. And people were like, how are you selling so many eye products? I explored with the products. Like, just
Yep.
because it says it's great for this doesn't mean you can't use it for this.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
Okay, so
now
hold
I
on.
want to try. I like to line my lips, but then I feel like a clown, so I like.
Oh,
a roll.
and do you ever use the powder, the volumizing powder?
Well, she wasn't.
Well, we have that. Lonza has one of those. Oribe has one of those. Big Sexy Hair has one of those. If you want a little extra volume after you've styled your hair and you don't want to use like a spray, you can go in with this root volumizing powder.
Oh, this stuff does a good. That's what.
Yes,
this
right.
is.
That's
This is
exactly
yes.
what that is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the powders though. I don't like that it's
I
like
do
wet
too.
at first when you spray it, and then you gotta like wait, and then it feels wet, and I don't like it.
This is a really great dry shampoo. It's a cream. So, like, let's say you're on day 3 of washing your hair and you're just like, it just feels a little crunchy or something.
Yeah.
You can go in with this, which is a wet dry shampoo. Just put it on your fingertips, massage it in there, and it's going to absorb all those oils, but re-moisturize the hair and give you that volume again. And it's by Rossano Ferretti.
I think doesn't K18 have one of those? K18's a good
Yes.
brand too.
They
K18 is
do.
a great brand. You know, K18 was really big after Olaplex.
Yeah. I
Right?
tried Olaplex. I didn't notice. a
All you need to
difference.
know about Olaplex is the people that owned it just bought a 25. Remember, we saw that on. They bought a $25 million house, and they just started Olaplex like 5 years ago.
They're
6
killing
years
it.
ago.
Yeah.
We should start a beauty brand line together. That would be fun.
Uh,
All of our
yeah.
favorite products. Okay, have you ever used any of the Kevin Murphy stuff?
No, why don't I know?
Listen, girl, and if you were into smelly good products, I would have to say Kevin Murphy is top of the, like, Reagan, come smell this. I need
Yeah.
Reagan to smell
Reagan the
this.
Super-Producer, who
It-
has
And she
fabulous
has, you know
hair.
what? I want you to turn around and come over here and face the camera because I'm going to spray this on her hair.
You're gonna get hazard pay for this for this
Kevin
episode.
Murphy. Oh, I
Yeah.
Look
just
at
looked
oh
up
yeah,
online.
look at that hair.
I love her hair.
This is the
Ah.
Shimmer Me Blonde. Now they make this in
want me
a
to turn
gold.
around?
Yeah, but do you smell that?
Yes, it does smell very good.
It smells.
Can you see? the
Yeah,
hair?
it just creates this shimmer. That's
Yes, and her ass is
beautiful.
that wide.
And it
Shimmer,
has a.
That
shimmer is
one.
my favorite color.
It smells really good.
It smells. Oh, God, I love that smell.
I smell it.
But they have. So Kevin Murphy has a plumping wash.
Now
They have
For the
lots
hair.
of different lines in the
I need
hair
all
care.
of this. Can I win this giveaway?
Yes.
Yes, you can win the giveaway.
No,
We're not a-
I'm totally kidding.
no.
Oh.
And these are some. What about Color Wow? Have you tried any of the Color Wow?
I like the Color Wow stuff.
Color Wow's good. You love that one.
I do. The what do they have?
And
It's
this one.
called the extra large. Yes. If you and what I love
I
about
like their
this,
anti-frizz.
they're
The
yes.
anti-frizz treatment, it's really good.
Reagan's over there. She's like, "Oh my God, I love this, and it smells so good."
I ran out of conditioner, so I've been using my
She's
leave-in conditioner.
She ran out of conditioner and she's been using her leave-in conditioner and she's over there petting her mane of long, luscious hair.
Okay,
That's really good.
girl.
Look at you. Yes, slay girl.
So what I love about this stuff
Yeah.
is you can hold on. Put it on after.
Oh, that hair. I love
I
it.
know, right?
I love it.
It's like a golden doodle.
Yeah, I'm a golden doodle. I'm not quite the breed that gets registered, but everybody wants a puppy. Yeah, and we'll just
Oh my God, that is so funny.
and yeah, we'll just let it dry on there a minute, and it but
Worth
it's
it.
like it's extra. It's called extra large, by Wow, and also too, it's like, does this make my ass look small? Those big hair.
Exactly, right? Oh, we also need to talk about this too before we forget. So, I don't know what we were doing, thinking of great inventions that nobody's invented before. And before I think, oh, let's invest money into that, let me just go see if anybody else did it. I was pissed off one day because my favorite face mask is the Biodense Bio Collagen. This is great to put on your face when you sleep at night, and your face absorbs all the moisture from the mask. And in the morning, you peel the mask off, and it looks like tissue paper. But I was like, I am a side sleeper. How am I supposed to put my mask on, go to sleep at night, and wake up and feel like I only didn't hydrate half of my face? And I was like, somebody needs to invent like a silicone face mask holder. Freaking lo and behold, look, you just put this bad boy on. You can do the dishes. You can go outside and water the plants.
I love it. You wrap it around your ears.
Yes. It's a little Hannibal Lecter.
Pack of two, and it's perfect. And you can put the
love it.
slippiest. You can even put your own mask in here and freeze it, and then put it on your face. Like if you need, like after your laser thing, it would have been great for cooling.
My God. I love it. I want one.
Now, if you have bigger ears, I will tell you, just a little disclaimer, like after about 3 or 4 hours, it kind of like pinches behind the ear. But I think it's just the size of your head. Maybe it's my big head. I don't know. But that's an awesome product. Okay.
I love
What else?
that so
What else you
much.
got?
I never thought of that.
Yeah. What else do you love?
Oh my God. Listen, I love literally every single product that Drunk Elephant makes.
Okay, Drunk Elephant, the girl that founded it was a mom at my daughter's school.
Really?
Yes, and she started out
Amazing.
with a little bar. It was like a little soap bar.
The cleansing bar, yeah.
Yes,
There's-
and I had hormonal, like little dots, like little, I wouldn't call it exactly acne, but just like you get those little hormone after my daughter was born. And she gave me that cleansing bar. And I was like, nobody's used a cleansing bar in years
Right.
because it gets gunky and it.
Yep.
And I kind of forgot about it. And it must have sat on the edge of my sink for 5 years. And then I see she sells the company for like $800 million to.
Honestly, I've never used any single thing by Drunk Elephant.
Listen.
Tell me what you
it's
love.
fabulous.
Tell me.
Oh my God. Okay. My favorite combo is this.
Is that whip facial?
The Protini, I use the Protini with the Lala Retro, and then there's a skin barrier cream also that you can use. But what's cool, and then I use this with the Bee Hydra. So there's different vitamins, there's different nutrients in all of these. I use them together. My skin has never been softer, healthier. I'm telling you, it is the best combo I've ever found. But so those 3 products I use together. But then there's also, they have like the eye serums, like the Ashaba, and they have the baby facials and
The vitamin C.
the vitamin C, and they
Luscious.
they don't include like the extra ingredients that they don't really need. Like they don't like pad it with other things. But I will tell you that if you look at the ingredients of like medical grade skincare, right? And then this stuff. So this stuff is kind of like, it's almost as good as medical grade skincare for half the cost. And I have to say their packaging is
Yes.
pretty, and it doesn't, like, I hate packaging where it's like a brown bottle. Like I can't stand it.
But
And
they
so
have
I
the
like
great
their-
pumps.
Yes.
In other
they
words,
have-
you don't waste
Yes.
because it's this great air pump.
Yeah, and I love their stuff so much. Oh my gosh, like my skin has never done better than with the Drunk Elephant stuff. Every single thing that they have is just amazing.
Yeah, you had me sitting toy lube to the school, and then you've got Tiffany Masterson over here making the $800 million skincare line.
We
I'm
all
like,
have our
get
strong
it.
suit. You know,
But that's
whatever.
why I think that's why they talk a lot about young kids using the Drunk Elephant, which personally for me, I think it's because of the pretty colors or whatever, and it was appealing. But there's a lot of like acids and things that are really good for your skin that young people really don't need. Like the younger
Right.
people, I think, need to stick to like the CeraVe and like the more the stuff without all that stuff. But but I do think that Drunk Elephant has a really good product. I want to work with them so bad. Like I've already told my agent, get me Drunk Elephant, because I love their stuff. They'll sell so much product because I just love all of it so much. It's so good.
Okay, I gotta go shopping for Drunk Elephant.
You
yeah,
do.
it's fabulous.
It's pricey, but the quality is really good, and it's
You
less-
feel it. It's
less
just
than
luxe.
the-
It's very luxury.
I'm someone who believes you get what you pay for. So I am someone, when it comes to skincare, I am someone who will I do not like if you find it at Marshall's, probably don't buy it. Only
Right.
because most of the time it's got a lot of water in it and it's not like as potent. And so you can spend a little bit more money and get actual good nutrients for your skin. And I love
And
it.
I think too, if you find any products that are at Marshall's that are name brand that you're like, oh, this is heavily, it's probably expired.
Yeah, I do not recommend buying beauty care products in a bottle from Marshalls or Ross or whatever, just because they are older. There's a reason they're there, and it's not probably don't.
Yeah, don't put that on your face.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it unless it's like a bottle of water, and they're like, hey, buy like maybe.
Okay, so what do you use to clean your face?
Okay, so my favorite right now, I use the Zoe Gentle Cleanser for those days when I'm a little bit more dry and I need something a little bit more hydrating. I use the ZO Gentle Cleanser. But most of the time I use the Benefit Pore Clearing Cleanser. And anytime I get even an inkling of a pimple or acne of any kind and I use that cleanser, it is immediately gone. And I can tell when I skip my face wash, I can tell. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, now it's gone through. And then I use the face wash and then it's gone. I don't know. It is magic in a bottle for me. And it is the Benefit Pore Clearing Cleanser. It has the little yellow circles on it. I love Benefit and I love their brow products are my favorite, but that cleanser is legit.
Now, do you use the toner?
No, I've never used it. I use a toner sometimes. And one thing I do like about toner is it really does, I think it brings out like a glow in your skin that really wasn't there before. So I do like a toner, but I never got in the habit of using one. So I go from cleanser straight to moisturizer. But I do sometimes use this.
Now, Zio has some exfoliating pads that, like that they
Yes.
look like little.
the toner pads?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
wanna
I
try
don't
those
use
too.
a liquid toner.
Well, and they're not even quite like a toner. They're really kind of like listen, Kristi Brinkley did an interview years ago and somebody said, like, what's your key to beautiful skin? And she said, I exfoliate my skin every day, whether it's a manual
Wow.
or it's a chemical. On some level, I'm doing something that exfoliates the skin. So for the ZO pads, those have a little bit of an exfoliation factor to them, both chemical and manual because of the grit on the pad. It gives your face, you could do it at night before you put your moisturizer on for bed. You can do it before you put your moisturizer on before you do your makeup. But what they do for the skin is amazing. And I think there's even another company that we found that you like their products on Amazon.
Clairsonic?
No, it's like that glycolic acid pad.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good too.
Right,
The one
right.
for exfoliation for me, and this is I actually did a video on my social media on this. The Philosophy two-step micro.
Yes.
Oh my God. It's like a yellow paste and you put it on your skin dry. It's like a yellow paste. It's really gritty and you rub it all over your skin and you just like you're exfoliating your skin that way. And then you put on the clear gel on top of it and it like warms up and it like kind of gives like a little mask feel. Leave that on for a couple minutes. And the key for my exfoliation is the makeup erasers. If you guys are not using makeup erasers,
Yeah. Wait.
they are soft on one side and on the other side
Yes.
they're a little bit less soft, but it's a microfiber. And you
Right.
can, whenever you clean off your makeup at night, I don't like splash water on my face. I use a wet, warm microfiber cloth and wipe it away. And those are game changing.
Those are legit.
Love this.
Makeup eraser has the tinkle razors too.
The what are they?
The tinkle razors, the dermaplane razors, and they have the eye masks that all you have to do is wet them and you put them on and they're cooling. I use them every day.
Oh, you might like the eye masks, but she has to stay far, far, far away from dermaplaning because
don't.
she'll come into the room and I'm like,
I did a thing.
what the hell happened to you? Like an eyebrow will be
like, it
missing,
fell
or
down.
she'll look
It
like
took
she
off
just
half my eyebrow.
she just had an encounter with Edward Scissorhands. You just never know.
You have to be. You really have to
bleeding.
be really, really careful with them. But yeah, you probably don't do that.
Well,
again.
listen, she doesn't have leg hair, so she never learned how to actually shave.
Wait,
right?
what?
I know.
No, it never.
She's
leg
got all the
never
hair on
grew
her
in.
head, but none on her legs. So she doesn't know how to use sharp, heavy objects. She doesn't cook a lot either. So
You're smart.
she's great. Yeah.
She's great.
I love it. My mom shaved her arms one time in high school, and her hair on her arms never grew back.
Well, I'm kind of wondering, but my My
No.
legs, the hair never
So the
came in.
dermaplane in your face, especially like when you try and do it in the shower without a mirror, is like a no freaking win for anybody.
No, and I do it. You know, when I dermaplane my face with those little tinkle razors, which, by the way, those tinkle razors you can get at Marshall's for like $3 or $4.
Yeah.
They're good. But I no anything on my face, just dry, clean skin. And when you dermaplane, you can see the peach fuzz and
Yes.
the dead skin and all the things. And then I do like a really pretty like oil and the drunk elephant marula oil and the bee hydra, the hydrating vitamin B stuff. Your skin, you will love it. It's such a good combo.
Okay, I want to give you another couple. Oh, have you ever tried the Elemis Pro Cleansing Collagen Balm?
Elemis, not that. I got something Elemis in my beauty. What's it called? The beauty box. What's
Right.
it called?
The Allure Beauty?
No, it's called the square, not Ipsy, but the BoxyCharm. And
Oh, yeah.
I love BoxyCharm subscription. If you don't do BoxyCharm, it's better than Ipsy, in my opinion. Anyways, but I did get Elemis products in there, and Elemis is really good.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
I would
This
say it's
stuff-
more of a luxury
I'm going to
brand.
send you, I have a jar of this. I'm going to send it to you, but this is a great melt away that when you need to melt off your makeup and you just need that extra little conditioning love to your skin, and then you use that makeup eraser wipe, it's amazing.
Okay,
Baby's
so
ass.
is that kind of like it's just so it's a removing balm, like you
Right,
get it on and
right,
kind of
yep.
that. There's also one that I use called it's from Peach and Lily, and it's called Ginger Melt, and it's like a little
Yes.
pump, and it's clear, and yeah, really really good. Yeah, I want to try that stuff, the Elemis.
Okay, there was another combination. Oh, this is another great combination of mine that's just like 3 products. They're all really strong, and somebody might look at me and say that was horrible, but I feel like at this point I could probably drag my face down a gravel road and you wouldn't be able to tell because I've done that much to it, and now it just bounces back. The
love it.
IS Clinical Gen X C serum. Okay, so I like to put this stuff on. Then I like to put on the U Beauty resurfacing compound. And then if I'm feeling really frisky, I'll also throw on a layer of Red
Girl,
May.
chemical warfare.
Yeah, it is chemical warfare on the face. And like
But-
2 days later, she's glowy.
That's
she
the
is
stuff that's like
just
that's what I'm
glowy.
talking about. That shit is expensive but good. Like it
Which-
is worth every freaking penny. Just like
What-
Skin Better. Skin Better is another one that's really good, and Elastin.
Oh, yeah, this one's expensive. I think this
But
bottle,
I'm telling you, it's so good.
and this is a 2 fluid. I think this is like a $200 bottle, but it's lasted at
Yeah.
least 6 months because I don't use it very often.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like I am someone who believes you get what you pay for when it comes to your skincare. Like that is a big
Absolutely.
thing.
Now, are you a Retin-A or a tretinoin user?
I was there was a company that advertised on our podcast called Apostrophe, and so they sent us like it's like a prescription skincare based on this like quiz that you fill out or whatever. And so they sent me tretinoin, but I never used it, and I want to try it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Now, have you done any research into the estrogen face cream?
No.
Okay, there's this whole. Okay, we have to do another like probably 3 episodes because we have to talk about skin devices that you can use at home, skin devices at the plastic surgeon's office, but there's so many different products like what that whole NuView laser that you can use at home, the microneedling pens that you can use at home.
I'm worried about that. Like I wonder if those can really damage your skin if you don't
Right.
do it right.
I'm
Right.
right. Go to the
Well,
professional.
but that's the thing too is like if you kind of know what you're doing before you start researching
Yes.
it, and then you do
Yes.
a decent amount of research at home, you can do it at home effectively
Yes. Make
without
sure you
hurting
do your
yourself.
research. Yeah,
But yeah,
for
you have
sure.
to do your research. You have to know what you're putting on. But there was something I just asked you. Oh, do you know about these? The whitening drops?
No, what's that?
The Lumify eye whitening drops?
Eye whitening drops. That sounds amazing.
Okay, so you want your eyes to pop and be huge and be big? They're Lumify. I think this bottle's like, I don't know, $20. 1 drop in each eye. Your eyes are bright freaking white all day.
Really? I want to try it.
They're so good. Well, I think we use these every day. Every day. What else? Oh, do you use a hyaluronic acid?
Yes, I do. I use the It by Ulta, the It by Lines.
Right.
Yes.
That
yes.
stuff is good. I really like that stuff, and a little bit goes a really long way. I
Right.
love
If you're
that.
not using a hyaluronic acid, it's a super easy thing to add to your skincare routine.
It's a good plumper.
It's going to plump your skin. It's going to keep it feeling hydrated and full all day. And that's another thing, like you said about hair, is I feel like when I was on the journey of my skincare and I was always breaking out, I was like, it's too greasy. There's too much moisture. So I wouldn't put any moisturizer on my face. And my skin was reacting to the fact that it was actually so dry. So it was overproducing. So if I had just given it a little moisture and a little bit of love, I probably would have fared better.
Now
No, it's true.
this, there's not a drop left in it. It's empty. The Tatcha,
I
do
love
you?
Tatcha.
I don't know if we got this in PR.
I actually really like their primer too. Their pore
I like-
minimizing primer.
The Tatcha skincare is good. It really is good.
Okay, so if my house was on fire and they're like, you're going to be without whatever products, of course, this is empty, but the Tatcha, this, if you just had to have one product to put on, and it's so luxurious. And again,
like it.
I don't have hair on my legs, and I guess you could shave and not have hair either. But the Westmoreland Beauty, do you know about?
No, I've never heard of that
They
one.
send you a big brush, which we don't have, but it's like a big buffing brush. You put it on, and it looks like you have hose on.
It does. It's amazing. It doesn't move. It's waterproof.
Yeah.
We have a white
doesn't
couch, and
transfer.
she had it on her legs, and she got on there, and there was no product transfer to the couch. I mean, it's freaking incredible. Like, now, if you go to sleep with it on
Westmore.
and
I
you,
said
and you
Westmoreland.
sweat, you might get a little transfer on the sheets, but
Yeah.
like, it's something like you have to get in the shower and wash it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you only need a little
that.
bit. And
That sounds
it-
like my self tanner. I use self tanner because I don't go in the sun anymore.
What
so I-
brand do you use?
Listen, I use a brand called Pasty Girl. This girl named Courtney, she's a small little business. She said, "Hey, I have this self tanner. Will you promote it on your social media? I'll give your followers a discount code and you can earn a commission." And I'm like, "All right, fine, whatever." And so I'm not someone who likes gimmicks. So I went to Ulta after she sent me hers and I bought every single bottle, every single brand that they had on their shelf. And I've tried every single one of them. And hers was the best by far. No scent. And it's like not streaky. It's not orange. It's not too purple.
Right.
It's not too green. And it doesn't have like levels. If you want darker, you just add more. So it's really nice. And it's called Pasty Girl. And she did a phenomenal job. I have to give her props. She's a small business, woman owned, and I love it. Like, it is the best self tanner, and I used every single one at Ulta. I sure did.
Oh, my. I feel
And
like we're gonna have to
another
get some
one,
of that.
how do you say
So
this?
good.
Arvazalia?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you even say it. This is magic in a pot, and it's only like, I think,
And that is
$17.
what?
It's a hair mask, and so I use it from your ears down.
Okay, yep.
And
So the ends.
it is. I see all the, and it's got like
She does.
60
She buys it in bulk, like
I buy
6
it-
bottles at a time.
6 bottles at a time. It is. I think it's got 60,000 5-star reviews on Amazon.
Wow.
And like
How
I
do
said,
you
it's less
spell
than
that?
it's less than $20. It is the best hair mask I've ever used.
How do you spell it? Let me look it up.
Arvazallia. Arvazalia.
Oh.
What's your favorite body lotion?
Argan oil. Oh my God. I use the EOS brand. You know, the little brand that made the circle little
right.
whatever. And there's a birthday cake scent one, and it is so good. It is my absolute
Really?
favorite. Yes. Or get the cocoa, cocoa something radiant. It's like cocoa butter from like, I think the brand is Vaseline or Suave or something. That
Oh,
stuff is
yes.
really good too.
Right. It's in a
Love that
pot.
stuff.
Yeah, it's really good.
What was that one that I just finished? I love the
Bum bum.
yeah, the Bum Bum one in the
Oh, the
pink.
Brazilian bum bum. That stuff smells amazing. That's really good too. I like that stuff too. That's
Yeah,
really
obsessed. You love this stuff.
Yeah. So I am a person that I like to feel not really scents in the shower. I want to feel that I'm clean, but at the same
You want to
time,
feel antibacterial.
antibacterial.
Yes.
Like I'm one of these that like staph is my biggest fear. It's got tea tree oil and peppermint in it, and it's called Remedy soap.
Tea tree is so good for you.
And it's so
soft.
good for you. And I always just feel like I have this barrier on me that I'm never going to get staph. because
well, and you're somebody that your skin's ultra sensitive anyways, and so like
very
if you
sensitive. I can't wear
itchy or-
tags inside my clothes. I cut them all out, and yeah, and my back is just so scarred up from over the years of if it touches my skin.
Wow,
I'm
really?
so sensitive. I'm so sensitive.
Okay,
You know, with the tea tree, there's the makeup brand that I use. There's a brush cleansing soap that has the tea tree in it, and it's really good for your bristles. So if you want something that is more gentle for your bristles,
Yeah.
also like good to keep your brushes for a long period of time, and also good for your skin, it has the tea tree in it. It's so good for your brushes too.
gotta get some of that. Okay, I guess the last thing I want to talk about before we let you go is face primers. What do you use to prime, set your makeup?
Okay, so I am a firm believer that setting spray should be used as a primer. So I'm not someone who's crazy about like the creams and the gels for a primer, just because sometimes I feel like they can be a little bit more thick. I prefer a primer water or primer water or a setting spray as a primer. But after I cleanse my face in the morning and I use my moisturizers. Before I do my makeup, I use the Elastin SPF. It is like a
Yes.
slight glowy tinted SPF. And now that I am a firm like SPFer for life, this stuff is really, really good. It is slightly tinted and it is amazing as a primer. It's a great way to get in your SPF. You don't have to add an additional primer, so not an extra layer. It is gorgeous under your makeup. And then if you are going to be out in the sun and you use if you're going to be out in the sun like for all day, I recommend using the Skin Better SPF 75 as a primer, which is really good too. A little bit more expensive, but it's the Tone Smart, and you can use this as a primer too. Little bit tinted, but this SPF as a primer is a go-to for me.
Oh, ZO does a really good one too. That's a skin tint primer.
Yes.
Do they
Yeah.
really? I didn't know they had one.
It's fantastic. I don't have any right now, but yeah, I forgot. I need to go buy some of that. I've just been using, honestly, the Milk. I think in Texas, when it gets so heavy and wet, the Milk gripping primer.
Didn't they send us this in
no,
PR?
Milk is a really good brand too. Yes, that stuff is really good. Yes.
Yeah,
The
the primer
Milk
I
a
think
good
is
brand.
inside, but yeah, that's their setting spray that you use. And I also really like, honestly, the Hourglass Veil Soft Focus setting spray. If you want a really light setting spray,
Yeah.
this one's it's almost empty.
I
It's
like
great.
the ones that are kind of blurring. Saint has one that has aloe in it, which is really great all year round because it's moisturizing and bulletproof. But another one that I love is the another Benefit product. It's the Porefessionals. I
Yes.
like it has such a light mist. And I love that it's a very light veil of a setting spray, but works really good for bulletproofing. Love it.
We've got so much research to do, girls. It's not even funny.
I know.
You have to go try all the Kevin Murphy Oribe products.
Literally,
and
I'm like, I'm writing
the
all this. I
L'Oreal
need all of
products.
it.
Oh, and I do
I have to go buy Drunk Elephants, everything they make.
Okay,
get
I
drunk
do
elephant
have to
over
say,
there.
did you see the makeup hack recently that Scott Barnes did? And he put the Aquaphor stick under the eyes. It was going around everywhere.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been doing that trick with my
Okay, well,
makeup
he was
for-
showing it on my girlfriend Kim. And so I was like, whoa. I said, look what he did to Kim's eyes. And it's not, I was like, I'm going over here on Prime, getting that on Amazon, be here tomorrow. And so I put it on now underneath, and it doesn't transfer. I mean, you don't put a heavy amount, but my God, I love Aquaphor.
Yep, Aquifer is great. I have a lot of dryness around my nostrils, like it's really dry
Yes.
there and flaky and red, and so I put Aquifer there, Aquifer under the eyes or any kind of balm, but Aquifer is like probably the best. Under your eyes before you do your makeup will help
Right.
eliminate that creasing and settling and
That
cakes in your makeup.
crepiness.
The crepiness, because that's the driest, thinnest skin.
Yes.
It's right there under the eyes. So when you add that Aquifer, it eliminates the crepiness, and you can even use it on your eyelids very lightly as a primer, and then put a base, like a neutral base
Right.
eyeshadow on top before you do your other eyeshadow. It's good.
We got to go play.
I
I
know.
got lots to do.
I wish you
Don't-
lived
yeah.
closer.
I know, me too. would get nothing
We'd
done.
never catch the criminals in the back of the car. We'd be like, oh, wait, there's the suspect. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm busy blending.
I'm over here with the high pro glow. But wait, how does my skin look?
right, but we look hot. It's fine.
Exactly. Mackenzie, we just love you.
Thank you for having me. You guys are so much fun. I love you so much.
I know, and happy birthday to you.
Yes, happy birthday. And again, don't forget, if you've watched this episode, you're following along, and you want a chance to win some of these products, make that
I'm
like,
gonna-
subscribe,
I'm gonna add
leave a
some stuff.
comment.
Yeah, I want to add some stuff for you guys.
Because we'll be doing a giveaway.
Yep. We're gonna link all the things below, and
Oh gosh, yeah, Mark's gonna have a job ahead of him, but
yeah. But if there's something that you want to add to it that maybe we didn't,
ask questions and give recommendations. I'm looking for a really great toner. I use this Glam Glow Super Tone, and they've discontinued it, so I need a great toner.
Glow Recipe.
Yes.
Glow Recipe is good too.
isn't that what that is?
Oh no, this is different. This is the Glam Glow. And honestly, my favorite face wash, I had it sitting here. It's just Ben Cetaphil.
Yeah,
Like, if you want just a good.
And do y'all double wash?
good. What?
Do you double wash?
It
Double
depends.
cleanse?
It depends.
Sometimes I feel like if I've been like if I do more of a glam look and I just don't feel like I got it all, I might. But usually I just wash once. Like I'm so afraid of like overwashing and overstimulating, like and getting too much. So
Do
I
they
just do it.
still make the Clear Sonic?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I think so. Don't they?
Really? I don't think so. I
Oh,
think
now
they went
it's
out
a-
of business.
Now it's a more
Mia?
expensive brand. It's like
Right.
it's a more expensive one. I don't know the name of it.
Right.
Those are good too, though. They're nice.
are
New
good.
Skin has one, I think.
Yes. I love it.
There's a whole host of lasers that we could talk about, but we have to save that for another day.
I love.
Oh, and
I
the
love
red
that.
light.
Yeah.
I love.
Oh, I have 2 of those, and I want to try them. I got one from Sephora and one from Ricky, the Ricky mirrors. The Ricky
Yes.
mirrors.
Oh,
I
you
want
know-
to try them.
You know what else you forgot to mention is your little dots.
Oh, do you the micro patch dots? Do we not have them in there?
The pimple,
Game
the pimple
changer.
patches.
Yes.
Yep,
If
the
you
one-
just have a little something, you see it, or you feel, you know how you feel them coming on. If you put that on at night, I don't know what they have in there, but it pulls. I'm afraid my brain's matter is going to come out. It's just like you see. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing that little clear dot, and then it's got something underneath there, and you
It
peel it off,
turns
and your
white.
skin's perfect. Yes.
Yeah, it'll pull
God, it's so-
it'll pull the pus basically to the surface, and then if it's something that you need to pop, because if I don't pop them, I will get a scar.
Right.
And so sometimes you have to pop it to eliminate it, and then you can, just really care for that area of your skin really nicely until it heals.
God, I love those.
They're
patches.
really good. They have one. What's the ingredient? I can't think of the name of the ingredient, but it pulls it to the surface, and
Yeah,
that's
I don't know, but that's magic.
Yeah.
The
If any-
Hero
yeah.
ones. Hero is the best brand for those.
Hero.
ones.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So any of you brands that we've talked about today want to come on and be a sponsor, we'll be happy to make a commercial for you.
Right.
Yeah, that would be cool. You guys need to be sponsored by at least somebody. But can I drop my social for anybody
Yes.
to follow?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
absolutely.
Makeup and beauty is my jam. So you can follow me on TikTok and TikTok, Instagram, and on Facebook too. But it's at freedom_Barbie. And I love any makeup and beauty. And if you have something you want me to try, I'll try it too. And I love anything makeup and beauty.
Yeah. All the things make
All
up
the
beauty.
things. Exactly.
All right. With that being said, say goodnight, Lucy.
Good night, Lucy.
Bye, babe.
Good night, guys.